Hi guys, welcome to another edition. It's Emmanuel here. In this video, I want to take my time to explain what blockchain technology is. The growing popularity of cryptocurrencies has aroused mainstream interest in blockchain technologies and their possibilities. Increasingly, blockchain is used as a generic term that most people associate with Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency created using the technology. So the potential and scope of the application of decentralized protocols have already become so much broader. So now the Bitcoin blockchain is a global distributed ledger consisting of data blocks sequentially linked in a chain. Each block contains information about the preceding block. So it's a block of information. So and it is linked to each other. So each block contains information about the preceding block. The data of blocks is copied and stored in different Bitcoin mining nodes without being bound to one specific server, making the substitution of records impossible. A permanently locked set of rules or protocol governs the flow of data through the distributed network of nodes. Birth of Bitcoin on October 31st, 2008. Dr. Craig S. Wright, using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, released the white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. This paper introduced the first widely adopted use case for blockchain's innovative protocols to the world. As mentioned before, Bitcoin is but one element of blockchain. That is, blockchain is to Bitcoin what the internet is to email. Okay, so that is actually more explanation to what blockchain is. Blockchain is to Bitcoin what the internet is to email. So, and anyone who understands the basics of programming can create an application on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, what are the novelty and advantages? In centralized systems, there exists a single entity like a ruler who has overriding control all over matters on the platform. If the ruler is manipulated or corrupted, there is a little recourse other than leaving the platform entirely. The Bitcoin blockchain is distributed and maintained by the multiple interconnected parties. So participants in the network do not need to trust just one person or company to have an accurate copy of the ledger. The framework is permanent and driven by a consensus mechanism so that there is no single source for making decision. So this is why blockchain and Bitcoin is good. So the Bitcoin blockchain was designed to scale to the Bitcoin blockchain was designed to scale to hold high volumes of payment, transactions, and other forms of data to support enterprise application. So moving on, the Bitcoin blockchain's unique characteristics stem from merging cryptography and transparency within a distributed technological framework. Bitcoin transaction between two parties occur within a global peer-to-peer network without needing to rely on third-party authentication. Blockchain technology tackles the problem of digital trust by securely recording important information in a public space. Data stored on the blockchain exists on a shared and continually reconciled state. Data is decentralized, can be encrypted and time stamped. Decentralized means not controlled by a central authority. It is encrypted, which means it's not like, it's not shown and it is time stamped. So data cannot be tampered with or changed retrospectively. So how the Bitcoin blockchain works, users viewpoint. Users broadcast transaction on a Bitcoin network. The broadcast can store any form of data onto the blockchain. When the request arrives on the Bitcoin network, it is validated and then added to a pool of pending transactions. So the digital signature authenticates its security and authenticity, making it difficult to see a scenario where in a bad actor could cause fraud and introduce problems. You could technically send or sign a transaction that is fraud, but the proof that you did it is the signature itself. So the signature would deter those from committing fraud in the first place. So groups of individual transactions from the pool form a cryptographically protected block. Miners compete for the right to add new blocks on average every 10 minutes to the blockchain. So the miners viewpoint on blockchain. Blockchain protocols work by organizing data into a block. So it organizes data into a block, which is time-stamped and secured by strict cryptographic rules. Blocks are then chained together and arranged chronologically, forming a sequential blockchain. So each blocks, it's just like one block like this, one block. Then you put it's just like blocks linked together. All those data they are linked together to form. All those transactions are linked together to form a blockchain. Okay, so each new block stores a list of the previous block's confirmed transaction. Each node on the network maintains a copy of the blockchain's data. The application of the blockchain technology extend far beyond cryptocurrency and money transfer and are useful for a host of other applications across many different industries. Cryptographic keys even allow for the transfer of new control, right, and a basis to form new digital relationship. In conclusion, blockchain is to Bitcoin what internet is to email. So without blockchain, there won't be Bitcoin because they work together. And without internet, email will not work. So that is what blockchain is. If you love this sort of update videos, make sure you like this video. And if you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.